I use the exact same dribble moves on both games, NBA 2K22 current gen and next gen. So don't worry if you're on next gen, I use the exact same ones. But guys, today I'm finally dropping the best dribble moves on 2K22. I waited till after season 2 because new animations were coming and I wanted to make sure that these are still the best moves. I was finally ready to drop it about a week ago, and then I was like, hold on, let's just wait for the new season. So here we go. I've not dropped a single dribble move video on this game yet, and I wanted to make sure they were perfect. So today I finally got you guys, man. Please drop a like and let's get into the video. Okay, so if you guys are new to my channel, I ISO, I take screens, I do both play styles. I'll play with an inside center, I'll play with a stretch. It does not matter to me. So in some clips you're going to see ISO, some clips you're going to see screens. It does not matter. These are the best dribble moves in the entire game. There's only one or two where I'm going to say, oh, you could use this one if you really want to, but other than that, these are the best. I've waited, what is it, 6-7 weeks to drop these. I know you guys have been spamming me in every single video. What are your animations? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I finally got you. Now, one thing I want to talk about is I have not noticed anything with the playmaking boost on this game. In the past, playmaking boost used to be really good for like helping you break ankles and stuff. But at the same time, I have not been using ankle breaker or space creator almost the entire year. If you guys have been watching, you've seen that I'm just not doing that. If you've heard me explain it, it's because I don't want to rely on ankle breakers or space creators to get open. I want to be able to get open simply because I got myself open with my dribble moves, with the IQ where, oh, now I need to do this move, now I need to do this one to get open, whatever it is. I've just not really wanted to rely on that the entire year, and I think it's made me a much better player at the game as well. So as you're seeing, this is season 1 gameplay, but like I said, I was waiting until season 2 to see if they dropped anything else, and they didn't. It's all pretty much the same moves. There's nothing really new that's great. There's like 1 or 2 moves that are okay, but I don't think any of them are better than the ones I already had on season 1. So another thing I want to talk about is the patch that just happened on 2K22. It was a 50 gigabyte patch. It was huge. It changed the game a lot, and no matter what 2K says, I 100% believe they changed something about shooting. Not wide open shots. Wide open is pretty fine, but something about like 1%, 2% contested shots. They don't let you make as much. Now, I don't think that anything was changed with the dribbling. That's what I really want to talk about. I don't think anything was changed. Although they did a lot of changing to the shooting badges. I don't see any difference in dribbling and any playmaking badges, anything like that. So as you guys are seeing, man, these are the moves I've been using since the game came out. This is just a little collection of games, and I'm showing you over and over me being able to cook up not just left, right, left, right. I mean, if you think this is just left riding, then hey, that's up to you, man. At the end of the day, you can have your own opinion, but a lot of these moves, and which by the way, right there, if you've seen that, is one of the most underrated moves in the entire game. The ball is in, let's say, your left hand. All you have to do is hold turbo and flick to the left, and it's going to give you that little stutter, and then you can speed boost out of it and go in the same direction. That way you don't have to left right as much. And really, a lot of people just don't use that, because I clamp up people that left right all the time, because I know, okay, the ball's in their right hand. Where are they going to go? Now they're going to go left. So I get on their left hip and I steal the ball. But if you just hit someone with that move who's expecting you to go back to the other hand, then you can blow straight by them, and I do it every single game. Now, the one that you're using that people are seeing over and over, the super quick cross, that is holding turbo, and let's say the ball is in your right hand, you hit up diagonal to the left, okay, up diagonal to the left on your right stick, and that's going to give you that super fast move. Now, the way that you go back is you do up diagonal to the right with no turbo. So practice it being in your right hand, you hit up diagonal to the left with turbo. As soon as you do that, let go of turbo and then hit up diagonal to the right, and vice versa if you want to do it the other way. Now, the move I just did a few seconds ago, the rhythm dribble, is simply just turbo, right trigger, R2, whatever you want to call it, and then up on the right stick. And out of that, you can do a lot of moves, and it doesn't have to be at the same time. You can go instantly out of it. There's just a bunch of things. You can misdirection, so you can, boom, switch hands quickly the other way. You guys will learn it. There's a lot of moves you can do simply out of just the rhythm dribble. So if you're not very good at dribbling, all you have to do is put on these moves up on the right stick with turbo, and you'll have a lot of movement out of just one move, if that's what you want to do. Of course, people are going to catch on to it if they're good. As you see right here, I did a walk back, and look, you guys have been watching me for a minute. The walk back is patched now, but I rarely did the walk back on this game because I didn't want to get used to it. I knew 2K was going to patch it, and if they didn't, I knew it was going to be patched in the next year, so it wasn't something I wanted to rely on so heavily, and it's exactly what happened. They patched the walk back, and now this entire year I've been focusing on just getting good with my dribble moves, not doing any walk backs, not doing any of the cheesy stuff that gets people open, like ankle breakers and space creators. Of course, it's not cheesy all the time. I'm just saying, like, I haven't relied on anything except for just my dribbling, and that's been helping me a lot this year. So into the last few things that I want to say. The triple threat style. Yes, triple threat. You're probably like, what? Badge, triple threat? Why are we talking about this in a dribble move video? Well, it's important because people are getting ripped without dribbling this year. It happens a lot on this game. You're just simply holding the ball and you get ripped. Well, the only triple threat that I know of that I've heard from professional 2K E-League players that gets you ripped at least a lot less is normal 4. Now, I'm not using that because I just don't want to have the same one as everyone else. And if I get ripped off just holding the ball, it's whatever. But normal 4 is the triple threat, and you have to hit down on the right stick with no turbo. It's going to give you the MJ where you just hold the ball with one hand. I'm sure you guys have seen it a lot this year. That is somehow able to not get you ripped versus every other triple threat in the game. You're probably going to get ripped, and it just sucks, man. But that's what you have to do. If you want to look like everyone else, but to not get ripped, that's what you want to do. But it doesn't happen to me a lot, so I just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Now, that move right there that I'm doing, that's just way too hard to explain. Maybe I'll have to do a hand cam. If you guys want a hand cam, like a little, controller on the side of the screen, I'm showing you the moves, please just get this video to 3,000 likes, and I got you. Now, another one, as you've seen right there, the quick stop, super quick stop. It's unlike the rhythm dribble because you have to be moving while doing it, but it's the same exact control. So you're moving, right? You're running, and you just hit up on the right stick, and it'll give you that super quick stop, and then he just keeps running. There's a lot of moves that I use that you don't really see people using it because most people just left, right, left, right. But as you guys have seen, I don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? I might have a playmaking shot creator, but even my playmaking shot creator isn't the same as everyone else's. It's 6'5", small forward, maximum wingspan. And, I've used plenty of other builds as well that you guys have seen throughout the last, 2 weeks. I don't need a playmaking shot creator to dribble, to get open, to win. It does not matter. It's just the build that I made at the beginning of the year because I knew it was going to be an extremely safe build. And I didn't also want my subscribers to make a build that was just going to get patched and be trash. And guess what? It's still an amazing build. So that's why I did that, man. I hope you guys can finally understand, why I've done everything, why I've waited to drop these drill moves, why I came out with a super safe build at the beginning of the year, stuff like that. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. The drill moves have been on the screen, and as you guys have seen, and I'm out. Peace.